Hi everyone, this is Jim and welcome to my chess channel. Here's the home page of my chess channel, and I put what I thought was a lot of the most interesting content on the home page for you to check out. But just first, let's take a look at the kind of videos I'm uploading recently. I've just finished this series about the middle game, top 10 middle game ideas. I regularly upload these Blitz and Rapid sessions where I play some Blitz games or Rapid games on Lichess, and then I do commentary as I'm playing the videos. And then I play Shogi about once a week, or I do a video on Shogi tactics. And so if you're interested in Shogi, you can learn about that here too. So typical week, I'll have 3 uploads. That's what you can expect from this channel. And these special series like the top 10 middle game ideas, these change, but the Blitz and Rapid are pretty staple content of the channel at this point. So let's go to the homepage and take a look at what I put up here. Featured videos is just things I've done recently that I thought were pretty interesting and worth keeping at the top of people's lists. Chess Basics is the series. This is a playlist. It's about 32 videos long, and this is the series that got me started making YouTube videos. It's 8 years old at this point, but it's still it's all good. I used chess engines to check what I was doing, so I'm pretty sure that what I have here is valid. And where I make mistakes, actually, you can read the comments. Mistakes are pointed out, and I respond. So you can see, you can check the comment section for any mistakes that I might have made and any corrections. So the Chess Basics playlist, the idea is to take you from knowing how to play chess to becoming a strong player. It contains a lot of the ideas that I learned as I worked my way up from around Class D to Class B, say. So that's 1200 to 1700, say, or 1800. I'm currently a Class A player. That's above 1800. If you're at that level or above, you might not learn too much from this series, but even there, you could skim through the playlist and see if there's topics you might want to refresh your mind on, or things that you may have missed on the way up. It can always be interesting things there. I started off with simple end games, and then I talked about some simple openings. The Ruy Lopez I use as an example opening. I don't really talk about opening principles here except indirectly as I go through the opening. I mention something about the principles, and then I also talk about tactics. So there's three basic topics in this series: end games, openings, and tactics, and it should be enough to get you going. The openings videos turned out to be very popular in that Chess Basics series, so I started a new series called Opening Basics, where I just talk about the openings. So this Chess Basics series is done, and you can just go through it start to finish, and I think it makes a pretty good course. Particularly if you're at that level where this is not where this is new material to you. If it's familiar, as I said, you can browse the playlist and just pick out the things you're interested in or want to learn. Opening Basics is different. It's not finished, and it's not meant to be watched start to finish. It's more there's little sections in here, like there's a section about the Sicilians. You could go through that from start to finish if you wanted to learn all about the Sicilians, or you could just go through it and pick out the openings you want to learn about. There may be 1 or 2 videos about any particular opening, and that's all you need, and it's independent and separate from the rest of the videos. The style changes as I go through. In the E4, E5 openings and in the Sicilians, the sharp openings, I talk a lot about particular move orders, how you get to these positions, as well as some of the ideas. And keep in mind, it's a basics, so it's just an introduction to the opening, enough to get you started, enough to get your feet wet. But you're going to have to study some more to play them effectively, no doubt. But I think the way I learn these is I play the openings, and then I learn from my games. Of course, you can also buy a book or a series on any particular opening if you play it a lot. So like I said, this is really just an introduction to the different openings. Even so, I haven't covered all of the openings I want to cover, so a lot to do on that list. And I will get back to it one of these days. Haven't done any recently, but What I've been working on recently is the middle game in chess, and that's been occupying my time and energy, taking me away from the opening basics. But I think it's a good series. It's a nice follow-on to the Chess Basics series, and it's complete now. That's what motivated me, one of the things that motivated me to make this video here. So as a complete series, you can just go through this from start to finish. The organization is like this. There's an introduction to the middle game and 3 videos continuing in that: piece play, pawn structure, planning, and strategy. So these are just kind of overviews of the middle game divided along those topics. And then I have top 10 middle game ideas, 1 through 10 following. And I do a few videos on each of the top 10 middle game ideas, starting with idea number 1, attack the king, continuing with idea number 2, the isolated queen's pawn, and etc. And so if there's, you can go through this in order, or you can just choose the middle game topics you're interested in. I have a series on the Maroczy bind, for example. There's the isolated queen's pawn I did, the Pillsbury attack. Lot of interesting videos in there. The Carlsbad structure, the minority attack, I mean. Okay, so going on from that playlist, we have a playlist about shogi. That's a unique feature of this channel. I learned to play shogi a year or 2 ago. And so I started making these videos. And these videos take you from the very beginning. So there's a 5 video series here, Learn to Play Shogi 1 through 5. And that teaches you all the rules of the game and also how to recognize the pieces, because the pieces are designated with kanji, Japanese kanji characters. Yeah, shogi is the Japanese version of chess. It's a chess variant played in Japan, and it's a very interesting game. So I got interested in it, and then that's followed up with some games and some videos about shogi tactics, and I still play shogi, I don't know, once a week or so, and put up a video about it. So you can learn either way, but the point is you can learn it from the beginning here. You don't have to know the rules already. And the same thing goes for this beginning go playlist. It starts with absolute beginner number 1 and number 2, the rule about ko. And actually these 2 videos cover all the rules in Go. So it's a very simple game in terms of the rule set, but it gets complicated as you work out the consequences of the rules. And so this is about a 30 video long playlist where I go through all of the basic rules, and starting from the beginning, but teaching you how to play a game by the end. We start with 9x9 boards and work up to a full-size board. These videos are on a different channel. I have a sister channel called Jim Plays Go, and I put all the Go videos over there. So if you follow this, if you start playing this playlist, it'll take you to that channel. Okay, that's it for the front page. Let's look at what else I've got on this channel, because that's not everything. But wait, there's more. So here are the videos, so you can just go through the recent videos that I have played, and you can see the kind of pattern I have. I have a shogi video now and then, a Blitz and Rapid session, and then some other one, you know, like the top 10 middle game ideas, or maybe another openings video like this one. I started a new series recently called Openings Nut. It's kind of fun. But the playlists are also very important here. I save playlists of all of my videos. So you can see the oldest playlist here is Chess Basics. I think this is in order in which these videos were created. After doing a few of the Chess Basics, I started to play some games and do commentary while I played them. And so let's check out this first Blitz Chess with Live Commentary playlist. Notice that each video in the playlist is followed up by a post-mortem. I think this is a unique feature of these videos. Every one of them has a post-mortem. So if there's things you wondered about during the game, you can maybe get an answer to it in the post-mortem. And I talk a little bit about the opening as well as play that goes on in the during the game. I started playing on ICC. These videos are played on ICC at the beginning, and they were played at a fairly slow time control, 10 minutes with a 5-second increment. And on Lichess, that would be considered a Blitz time control, but ICC called it a rapid time control. So, I mean, vice versa. On Lichess, that would be considered a rapid time control, but on ICC it was a Blitz time control. So I called these Blitz videos Blitz chess, and I kept with that terminology throughout the series, even after I switched to Lichess. After a while, I switched from 10 and 5 to 8 and 4, and then I stuck with that time control through the rest of the series. So 8 minutes of base time plus 4 seconds increment per move, and it gives me plenty of time to actually talk about the moves. And let's go on. There's also slow chess on this channel. These are my games. I play this called Over the Board or Slow Chess. These are games that I played, and it's strictly post-mortem. You don't have to wait for me to play a slow game, which can take a couple of hours, but you just get my thoughts after the game. I analyze my game, and I talk about what I was thinking during the game, and then also give the opinion of the chess engine. And a lot of people find these interesting. If you like to see tournament play, what class level tournament play is like, you can get an example from this. So I played in some interesting tournaments. There's the U.S. Amateur West, the Pacific Coast Open, the Western States Open. You can see a lot of games there, a lot of tournaments. There is more of these Blitz chess with live commentary lists. There's actually 10 of them altogether, so I have almost 1,000 videos of Blitz chess with a commentary afterwards. There's a Master Games playlist. These are games of top-level players that I've just done a commentary on. So if you're interested in commentaries on top-level players, that's you'll find that there, Master Games, and that's the Opening Basics series. And here's an interesting one. I did a series about the Zurich 1953 Candidates Tournament. Let's see if I can scroll all the way down to the end. Yeah, it was a 30-round tournament, so there are 30 videos in this series, and I did one video from each round, and I used the book by Bronstein as a guide, so I threw in some of his comments as well as my own comments and the chess engine's comments on these games. And I do like Bronstein's book, so he talks about all the games in each round, whereas I just talk about one game in each round. Let's see, and here's another interesting playlist. It's called Chess Mistakes of an A Player. I was doing this as a kind of a retrospective. Okay, it's just a 12 video series. I was in kind of a slump. I was in Class A, and but I was losing a lot, and I was getting down to almost Class B, and so I was trying to find what I was doing wrong and correct my mistakes. So I did a study of my own games and picked out some what I thought were instructive mistakes, and did videos about them. Let's go back, chess mistakes, and then yes, more of these Blitz chess with live commentary. The middle game in chess, that's one. And then this new opening series I just started called Openings Nut. So opening basics, I just want to give an overview of the opening. And, you'll have to play it yourself. That's the way I learn these openings, by the way. I just learn a little bit about them, I play them, and then I go and look up afterwards what I should have played, either using a chess engine or an openings book. And so that's what Opening Basics is about. It's enough to get you started in the openings. Openings Nut, I allow myself to go in a little more deeply into the openings, into some very specific lines that are maybe not relevant, but I think pretty interesting. So that's it for this channel. I wanted to point out one more feature that YouTube has that can be used. In each of my Blitz chess videos with live commentary, I put the name of the opening in the title. So what you can do is you can use this search button. Not this one up here. Don't use this search button. This will search all the videos on YouTube. But if you use this search button, it'll just search the videos on my channel. And so, for example, I played a lot of Scandinavians. So you wanted to learn about the Scandinavian opening? You can search here, and you will see just a bunch of videos here in no particular order. It doesn't do very well with order, it seems. But you can have a whole selection of Scandinavians that I played. And because they're these Blitz chess with live commentaries, most of them, they'll have a post-mortem afterwards. So the post-mortem will talk about the opening move order, so you can learn about that, as well as what happens in the middle game by watching how the game went. So is that it? I think that's it for this video here. So there's the front page. Yeah, there's the list of videos. There's the playlist. Not so much on these other channels, on these other topics. And then there's featured channels down here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I do want to mention that I also play on Twitch, and my handle there is Gems Chess on Twitch. Here, let's do a search for Twitch, because I can show you sometimes. Yeah, winning streak on Twitch. Sometimes I take the Twitch streams and I upload them here on my chess channel to give people a feel for what these Twitch streams are like. And my handle on Twitch is Gems Chess. So you can go to Gems Chess on Twitch, and there's a schedule there so you can see when I'm streaming. On Twitch, I stream Go, chess, and Shogi. So I stream all three, alternating once a week. So one Shogi, one Go, and one chess stream every week, at least at the moment. That's what I'm doing. Okay, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy all of this stuff that I'm making here, and we'll see you next time. Bye.